video, you hold the creator harmless if you try to duplicate anything in this video. I had to put that disclaimer out there. I'm going to make a relatively short video about the corners. And any hand scraper will probably do. But you need this file and a hard card. I'm using a 3M 1.5" scraper blade. But as long as you can get, let me see if you can see this. As long as you can get, give you some light here. You know, any steel blade, and the key is, you know, really, as long as you have unhindered edges so you can get up close and personal. This is the main tool, because if you buy a brand new blade, you might get through one corner, but unfortunately the blade gets dull real fast. So this is the key. So I put it like this. See if I can sharpen it. And you got to do it on an angle. And you want to go in one direction, preferably. That seems to be the work. And then you feel it. You know, you got to put a hook in it. And now, hopefully you can see this. Let me see if I could zero in on that a little bit. Let me see if I could give you a little bit better view. Okay. Let's see how I do. This is tough stuff. And this takes a little bit to get used to, but you know, it's really tough. You can go on a 45 across the grain. This stuff is brutal, but so that means I gotta make it sharper. I gotta make it sharper. But I figured this thing would be like steel. You want to go on an angle, you don't want to go exactly across the grain. That's it. Now when you're done with that, take a piece of fine paper, because even, you know, you're not going to be in the corner again. And that's it. Now, let me just talk about this. Hold on. All right. Now, for the way I'm going to finish this floor, I'm sanding this floor. Well, you'll see the next tip, but if you want to make sure, you know, the edger obviously rotates. You want to get those circular marks out. You want to mesh it in. This goes a long way, and it goes fast. You don't have to get it perfect, but you know, this is going to be a brown stain. Always remember, the darker the stain, the more your sanding marks show up. So let me see. circular marks, and you obviously want to try and blend them in. with as much as possible. And then for this particular floor, I'm going to be using a surprise hack, so be looking for that video. You know, if you want to sand the floor, there's two ways you can do the floor. With the big machine, you can do it, you know, twice, or you can do it once with the big machine. And then you need a circular buffing machine, and we're gonna, I'll go into that in the next video. There's another way to sand that's much faster, but the key is getting the rough sanding done correctly and as flat as possible. And you know, by doing this, it makes it blend in a lot better. And when you go over it with the fine paper, you know, or the fine process I'm going to use next. And by the way, you know, if you do want to give a spectacular job, I only, you know, sand the floor 3 times like that on very high-end jobs. This floor here is, you know, pushing probably 60 years old, maybe more. Let me see. Yeah, 35. Yeah, almost 60 years old. You know, this is not a $1 million house by any stretch of the imagination. So this process I've used in, you know, multi-million-dollar houses without an issue, and I've done hundreds of houses without, you know, in that case. But if you do want to fine sand a second time, which is like the high-end job, with the big machine, it's the same, and I will post the video when I get a floor to do that particular procedure. It's the same as rough sanding, except you don't have to go slow because there's nothing to cut. You're just going in. You're just breezing over everything. As long as you breeze over everything, you can go very quickly. And then there's another tip. You know, there's another procedure. You can do that for high-end floors. You know, there's a lot of work. It's all about labor, and there's a lot of it involved with floors. Think about it. Tremendous amount. But anyway, if you can, you know, get your corners, then I'll be posting a video of the way I'm going to sand it, which is a technique I learned from 2 different flooring companies that had about 80 years of experience between them. It's a huge hack, and I remember when I was first told about it, I wasn't buying it. But, you know, we were on some big jobs back in the day, and I had this one particular crew, you know, in the unit next to me do it their way, and then I did it the more traditional way, and really I was impressed, and you know, I learned a lesson. You know, this was like I say, from about 80 years of experience between 2 companies, and it's a hack. So keep tuned, be safe, and remember, this is for display purposes only. If you ever reproduce or try to duplicate anything in my videos, you're on your own. Unfortunately, in this day and age, I have to say that. But anyway, with that being said, peace out, be safe, and have a spectacular day.